I like the Sonic look though. He deserves an up there. Like I know he's already good as it is, but like that still sucks to have like a whole move that doesn't even work.
I mean, it's less of a buff and more of like a fix. Like, when there's a move that just flat out doesn't work the way it's supposed to, like, yes, you should absolutely fix that, no matter how
Yeah,
strong the character is.
but it's like an upgrade, I guess. So like you're like even stronger overall. And wow,
Wow! 0 to death coming out
that,
of my ISO.
this is like that kill early. I wonder how he's DIing that one, but either way, strong moves. Even though Greninja's faster.
Yeah, the
Nice
thing about
double kicker.
Greninja is, like, he's very fast. He's gonna have a lot of good hit and run offense coming in and out of Link's moves. But, ooh! Good read.
Use the bomb to delay him. Nice.
I love when characters have something that you can just extend a hitbox on, like using that as an opponent. Like using, you know, the Link Bomb or using, like, the crafting table from Steve, something like that, just to extend your hitboxes and tricky movement.
Yeah, and you have to with some characters like Snake. Like you can't not play around the grenades, otherwise it's not going to work out for you. So definitely a tool most people should have fighting these kind of guys. And double up there, getting the damage, but overall even.
Yeah, I wonder if he was trying to get a drag down and just didn't come out or something, but he does get the damage. He does have the percent lead here, so... And it's gone.
Ooh, good weight. Almost got blown up right on the edge.
Yeah, and Isol loves these boomerang setups at ledge. He's gonna look to take stocks with boomerang F smash or boomerang fair. It's sort of his signature move, if you will.
Interaction was crazy. He down aired right when he up aired, and that would have went really south if he went for a different kind of punish, which was already unorthodox as it was. So these guys are really wanna. You can tell these guys really want to take this stock. And there you go.
Yeah, and Isol gonna be taking it with a forward tilt there, and just everything Link does kills. Like, he's such a strong character with such good hitboxes, good strong hitboxes.
Yeah, the only thing is just his disadvantage is pretty rough, and look at that. That's pretty cool. Like I know it's like a weird tech, and sometimes it can't go your way, but like to save yourself at like 130 something at that close to the blast zone, it's a pretty good move to have.
Yeah, but not gonna be saving himself from down tilt to forward air coming out from IceKnight. Looking to get back in this matchup. Definitely not of it yet. He's only got 63% on him. There's still a lot of time left on this clock. We're on small battlefield. Greninja can do a lot of work here.
Right. Before he's going for the down tilts, but he's starting to go for aerials. Maybe trying to call out Link's jumps at all right now, but Isol's doing a good job of just using his hurt boxes, spacing them out. Doing really smart with the bomb too. Like sometimes if you overplay it, it can end up getting punished. But
yeah, Isol kind of playing the general Greninja style of weaving in and out, getting small hitboxes, and then running away and setting up your own traps. And it's paying off dividends for him so far.
already at 123. If he gets like one more like add a shield up B, he's probably gonna die.
I mean, there's a lot of Link moves that'll kill here. Forward tilt will probably kill. Maybe like up tilt.
He just went for it twice.
Yeah.
He's stopping the fan. That would have been death for sure. Good job by IceKnight.
Yeah, great recovery there too, and gets an up air. Isol gonna be taking game 1 here over IceKnight.
Really good up air, able to use that lingering hurt box to send him up to the blast zone, and Link, like you said before, any of Link's moves at that point will probably kill.
Yeah. I love like the look of Link's up air. It just looks so epic. It looks like the end of a hero's journey. I'm just gonna stick my sword up in the air and may the chips fall where they may.
He is the hero of time, whether he's a child, man, or teenager, always getting it done. But,
Or cartoon.
Or cartoon, or anime, or there's a lot of stuff.
What's your favorite Zelda game?
Probably Majora's Mask. I know that's like the ones where a lot of people have beef with, but I don't know. As a kid, I thought that the whole horror aspect was just cool to me, like, with the moon coming down and just like the aura of the game.
I like Majora's Mask a lot. It's like definitely up there in my favorites. I haven't played a lot of them, is the thing. Like my personal favorite is the only one I've like completed multiple times, which is Phantom Hourglass.
Okay.
Ooh, I love the double back air there coming out from. Oh, tried to read the bomb, but great recovery there by Isol.
IceKnight being a lot smarter with his jumps, spacing out better, able to get better angles for him to punish Isol, and right now has him on the edge. Tries to get the down air. Don't know if that would have worked, but I like the effort. And he just, yeah, like I said, look at the spacing with the nair. Finally, Isol's able to get a hit.
Yeah, what I'm liking from IceKnight here is he sort of had to play a weird playstyle in the last game where he had to read a lot of Link reading, or like kind of moving in and out of his hurt boxes. And this time, he's just kind of running away from Link and then just getting damage where he can, and then searching for kill confirms like that down tilt to up air, or forward air rather, sorry.
Yeah, getting the tiptoe, right? Right when you need it most. And I like it because a lot of times Greninjas, what they like to do is they like to use it a lot on shield. It is safe, but at some point you will get punished. So he waited a good amount of time to throw that out and ended up getting a really good conversion. Let's see if he can take it a little farther, though. He's already at 130, and one hit from Link should do the job.
Yeah, it looks like the change that IceKnight needed to make after that game 1 is to wait on Link's hitboxes, because he sees that Link is trying to weave in and out, so he's not trying to punish the first move that Link throws out, but rather where he goes afterward.
And right now, yeah, just dancing, both being very safe, not committing too hard.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh! This happened to me in ladder too. That sucks.
I think they're still playing is the thing.
Oh, well, okay, that works out, because that's the worst thing is trying to reset with percentage and everything. Just pain.
Yeah. Alright, so what do you think is happening?
Based on what I see, I'm seeing IceKnight adapting, and Isol's still trying to learn what else he should throw at him to get him off. So I think IceKnight might take this game if he's able to keep up the constant pressure and mix-ups.
Yeah, so I think the way IceKnight is adapting, he's like I said, reading the second option rather than the first. And if you're Icehole, the way that you adjust when you recognize that is you just wait. You throw out an option and you wait and see where he's going to try and punish you. And then that's where you go and punish him trying to punish you. It's sort of like a mind game of who's going to out-predict the predictor.
Yeah. And I think if this doesn't end up working for Isol, IceKnight, and he ends up losing it, he should maybe look towards a character switch, because he's doing a good job and he's getting everything he needs, but I think he needs a character a little stronger and a little more, gets a little more off the stuffs he's getting, like the back air reads. Like, I'm pretty sure if he went Palu and he got those back air reads, it'd be a lot more beneficial for him.
Yeah, we saw that Isol took the first stock of the first game very, very quickly, and with 0% on him. And IceKnight was still able to make it back and kind of make it a competitive game in game 1. Went down, but I like that he stuck with the Greninja, even though he got kind of bopped in that first stock, because I think Greninja is his best option against Link. Like, Luigi's going to get outranged by all the projectiles in the sword. Or, I mean, he does have Palutena, but I don't know how good his Palutena is. I know his Greninja and his Luigi are his two mains. So it's always weird when you try and like use a counterpick character against something like Link where you don't have a lot of practice against.
I think if it's close and he ends up losing, that might be the exhaustion point for Greninja, because it's like, oh, I just did everything right and I still lost, kind of thing. And then, that's important to keep that mindset up, especially when you're down 2 games. But yeah, like you said, he outranges Luigi. You don't know how good the Palu is. If it's not up to par, the better players will be able to tear apart like an okay Palu. So we'll have to wait and find out.
And you have to imagine that Isol has more experience against a Palutena than IceKnight does against a Link.
True, more popular, more widely used. Yeah, definitely. Oh, and the Isol's taking it.
Alright, so IceKnight grabs the game there, and we're at 1-1.
Good stuff. Yeah, saw the adapting and probably took that the whole way and was able to get the conversions that he needed. Uh-oh. I think he's calling for a lag check. We are having a internal discussion. So we'll wait for see this one. Game 1 was fine. Just try game 3. I'm sure it'll go fine. Like, well, if you get kicked out once and you go back in, like, it's usually better.
It's like, yeah, they could just start game 3 and try it, but if like it's still bad and Saris gets kicked again, then
yeah, then you have to see which is which. It just it's not really worth it. I feel like it's online. Online sucks. Falcon the lag tester.
I love that
Cool.
Saris has like just pink Falcon ready to go on the lag test.
She just have a name tag saying tester or something. Like, all right, sir, I heard you've been having.
Inspector 31.
Lag. Let's see this ping, huh?
It's like when you get like some like new electronic, and then it just says inspected by number 31. Like,
Yeah.
that's what.
I think Raptor Boost is the key to finding out about lag.
That's what he always does in lag tests. Like, I've been lag tested once, and the entire time Saris is just Raptor boosting on the stage while I'm just throwing
He's
some
just
bacon.
slowly looking like, Oh no. It seems like it checks out.
Yeah, this looks fine to me. I wonder if IceKnight left the arena completely, or if he's still in the arena.
Maybe he'll like try to reset if it was him or something.
Yeah.
And we're just practicing our bomb work. So Isol's been in the training room a bit. Got that down.
Oh.
There's some, but like nothing abnormal.
I don't think it's anything that's like unplayable is the thing. So that's that's my personal estimation. Like, it's always up to the players.
Yeah, I mean, if you're experiencing the same thing, it's different. But like, it's online, you know. So you should just tough it out. Let's see if I try out IceKnight. Falcon's like when he's like clapping his hands, he's like, it's okay.
It's alright.
Could have been better. Bring in the next one.
I shall lag test the Greninja now.
Bring him in.
Like he's a king.
Right. Get out! Let the boy test.
What's your favorite message to send in arenas?
Dunktastic. I like. Oh, not shutting down the arena. I usually don't use that one. Peace is a nice one.
Peace is good.
Fun times. They're all pretty nice.
I'm a big fan of hear the roar of my full force neutral attack.
Wow, that's straight to the point.
Yeah. Especially as a Game & Watch main. Like, I'm just naring.
Yeah, same with Ridley. That's all I do.
3, 2, 1,
Alright.
go!
That was my full force neutral attack. I love the different names like they have for like moves, like the specific Smash developers do, like neutral attack, or like ooh, this is a little choppy.
To be honest, they're both choppy, so when you mix choppy with choppy, you're gonna get chopped up games. Like, so game 1 seemed fine, so that was like, it probably was just that game, you know? You just play it out, and game 3 I'm sure would be a lot better.
The problem is, like, if they're both choppy-ish, then who do you DQ? Should you want to?
They're both gone, and Saris takes their place.
We just skip straight to Grand Finals then, I guess, because
Both lag out, Saris gets put in your place, and he tries to win the tourney for you guys. Because look, I love the movement right now. Like Greninja's dancing.
I want to see
Stinky alert.
Saris enter a tournament one day. I want to see how much work this Pink Falcon could actually do.
It seems, yeah, the internet seems fine.
Yeah, this one definitely seems a little more fine than isohel's was, in my opinion.
Same. I still obsessed.
I think isohel is resetting his internet though, so hopefully we're gonna get a great rest of this this loser semifinals set.
But for now, enjoy good old lag test. There's
For now, enjoy.
counters. Gets the counter. 2-1.
I love
Saris
that.
gets
Like,
the dub.
I love that Greninja has the substitute like things that appear, but they just serve no purpose at all except he can dare them. They have no hitbox. They have nothing about them that anyone else can interact with. Just Greninja can dare on them and bounce.
That's pretty ninja-like, so glad the developers went the extra mile.
Yeah, especially because Greninja was developed before he finished, developed for Smash, before he finished being designed by Pokemon. That's why, like, he has some things that are, like...
Let's go, Saris!
Like, I think at first they didn't want to give Greninja Shadow Sneak, but they gave him Shadow Sneak after, in Pokemon that is, not in Smash. After they gave him Shadow Sneak in Smash.
They just need a Pokemon, and it makes sense. He's pretty good for Smash. Like, I didn't think any of his moves were like, oh, this is like, ridiculous or anything like that. Hey, man. Hey, just try out. Just go to game 3. Like, just like literally try a new game, and it usually works out better.
I'm down.
Yeah, sure.
Get him in here.
Just hard online because then I have no idea when to talk. 'Cause I don't know if it's about to interrupt someone else.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, no, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
That's definitely a Californiaism is, yeah, no, definitely.
What's up, boys?
How's it going?
How are my friends?
We are chilling. We're waiting in game 3 of losers semifinals here.
So, all right, listen. As a commentator, I know when to be professional. As a competitor, I know that I will never be professional. And there is an important distinction there.
That is a very good way to put it.
Saris, do you want to hear how me and Pax set and did earlier today?
Sure.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
We're playing on Lilat. It's my Alex against his Snake. And, like, I get him off stage with something, I don't remember what it was, but we're, like, both last stock above 100. And then I'm just, like, walking over mining, and then I just suddenly explode. Because I can't see the,
So,
the sticky he's placed on the stage.
Saris, I hate to say this.
Yeah.
As a competitor, I have picked up Snake. And I have picked up Snake for the sole purpose of playing the Snake Ditto. It is the exact same mentality I brought to Melee when Marth made me quit playing Melee 2 different times. I came back one time and said, you know what? This bullshit long sword that nobody else has access to? I wonder what would happen if I had access to it. And I quickly beat my biggest Melee bracket demon in a Marth Ditto and never, ever, ever gave him the run back. And I never will. Because that is how they learn. What I learned from that
That is
that
how
Marth
they
plays-
learn?
Yeah, that's how they learn to not pick Marth against me. So what
And-
I have
and-
learned from all of this
I
experience is
aspire
that
to be this petty.
characters
specific
that are simply
Message.
incredibly strong characters, the players of them hate playing against their own tools. That is a consistent thing. Marth mains hate the Ditto. In this game, I have to imagine Snake mains hate the Ditto. I still don't know yet, because I'm like in day 4. I have no idea how to cancel Nikita. I have no idea how to place a grenade on the ground. All I do is spam tilts and whip a grenade occasionally, and every single game I've played against a Snake has gone to the point where whoever hits the next up tilt wins the game. So what that tells me is, this is only going to take a few weeks to take the Snake concept and run with it, so I can showcase how cracked his tilt set is.
His
I don't
stuff's
even think-
obnoxious.
I don't even think he's the best character in the game. Like, people hear me bitch about him. I don't think Snake is necessarily broken in terms of balance, but I think that he operates outside of the general rules and concepts of every other Smash character, because you are effectively playing a 2v1, a 3v1, a 4v1. You have to pay attention not just to your character, and not just to their character where they are, which is hard enough to keep an attention span on just 2 characters, but you have to make notes of where every grenade is, where C4 is at all times because you might just explode, where Cypher is floating up to so it doesn't negate one of your aerials. It's a very tricky matchup. And I'm not even that bad at it, I'm going to be honest with you. I hate Snake, but I know that matchup way better than I know some other matchups. Like, if I run into a Robin, or a Game & Watch, or a Joker, I generally just get run over, because I have no idea what's going on. Snake I understand, I just think it's a little too strong as a balance concept. Because you're either going to make a character like that not playable because C4 isn't really good enough, Nikita's not good enough, whatever, or insanely strong because he has too many tools. And that's why I consistently complain about him. I would much rather have a mid-tier character that the Snakes really have to work for than getting grenade shield poked at 70, the grenade hitting me to 78, the up tilt hitting me to 90, dying, and having the Snake main tell me, oh, you shouldn't have approached from the air. Bro, I got shield poked by a grenade.
That's true. They always tell you that. They're like, oh, you shouldn't have done this. Like, oh, is it that obvious?
All right,
I like how we all like stayed silent for 3 minutes and just let Pac get that out of the system.
out of my system.
It's not
Are
out
you
of the
kidding me?
It's still in. Yeah, it never left.
Oh man, bro, that's like the thesis statement for a 32 essay. But we are actually underway now. IceKnight making it all the way to loser semis. Luigi Greninja co-main versus isohel, who claimed he was going to go Steve, opted not to, and is right back as the Link lover that we all have come to appreciate with one of the worst tag changes in the history of Smash.
Is it?
Oh, it absolutely
Is it that bad?
It's really terrible.
Well, the last one was like, what, blue?
Yeah, it's a color, a good color. He was known for it.
A good color.
Yeah, and people can't even pronounce this half the time. I did the Smash player tier list for Chicago, and he was placed in the what were you thinking tier.
Alright, so what we saw a lot in games 1 and 2 was whoever was the player that was playing kind of on the back foot and reading rather than approaching was generally the player that was playing ahead, and IceKnight kind of continuing that in this game 3 here. He's not really like throwing out too many unsafe hitboxes. He's waiting for isohel to kind of approach him with something unsafe like that up smash and getting a dash attack to forward air to take that stock.
Yeah, that was excellent call out right there, because I'm seeing this on a little bit of a delay. I don't know if you guys are in the stream room or not. So I'm watching the stream directly to see what I can see. Despite IceKnight kind of figuring out how this matchup needs to go and having the capability to get in with things like the dash attack on the unsafe options, I still like the way that isohel has been kind of playing around the bomb to prevent some of those more obvious approach options that Greninja can go for, and IceKnight has adapted very well by doing small things, like he'll pick up the bomb, or he'll hit the bomb itself with a random tilt attack to put himself in a better position, and he now has the lead as a result of it.
Yeah, sort of the thing you were just talking about with Snake, where like you have to pay attention to multiple things at once, and IceKnight really showing that he has like that capability to,
You're dead.
yeah, to do multiple things at once. The multitasking ability. Bro, he's just doing tasks.
He is just doing tasks. A lot of falling there. Eddie, how's your night going? Good?
He just brought that back in like one interaction.
That's all it
That's
takes.
Link, dude. Link is crazy.
Link has, and I don't even mean this to be petty, but he has snake levels of damage output. Like, he actually does. You can get hit by one projectile and 2 physical moves, and the next thing you know, you're at 65. And a hard read will just kill you. Oh, the F smash is so mean. Link has a top 5 strength F smash in the game. Like, that not as a joke. I think it's the 3rd strongest F smash in the game.
Wow.
That sounds about right.
Just with his tool set, that's pretty crazy to have.
Yeah, Link's kind of like the way that Mario is kind of viewed as the, you know, everyman character. Link is sort of the multi-tooled character, the Swiss Army knife of Smash, where he's got the projectiles, he's got the sword, he's got the crazy nair, and then he has the amazing smash attacks.
I was gonna say, that's a generous statement for
and
the
bomb.
everyman character versus the every nair character.
And a bomb character. He just took that stock, and he was getting hit with that a lot towards the end there, so using that to his advantage. So just let it sit there.
A meaty F smash explosion, but you died to the projectile, which hit you as hard as like his up smash. That's brutal. Fighting Link is actually really hard. Surprisingly. I've always maintained that Link is like right in the middle of the cast, right? Like if you said, all right, what are the top 20 characters, top 30 characters in the game? He's probably going to land right in that like 30-ish range constantly. But the more I see him play, the more I'm starting to kind of get swayed. You see his results in Japan really have stayed on the rise because of how good T is with the character. It's just, I don't know, man. Link is terrifying. I don't like running into those in bracket. Just give me a wolf.
He's like unforgiving because if you're on point, he looks like the best character like in the game. But if you're not on point, you're messing up your bomb recoveries or whatever, you're gonna like perish really quick.
True.
But his up B is broke when he comes back and reverses it. Like that thing is like has sticky glue on it. There's no escape.
I really love the overarching design of Ultimate. I know that a lot of people don't necessarily agree with that, but most of the top tier characters in this game are actually pretty fun to fight against most of the time. Strangely enough. Like, you know, give me all the Wolves, give me all the trainers and the Warios and the Marios, and like that's all fine. Like they have to play very reasonable, fair neutrals.
That's true.
Yeah. All being like top 8 characters in the game.
Yeah, as opposed to like something like Smash 4 where you lose one neutral interaction to Fox and you're dead.
That wasn't a game, that was a travesty. But we all played it.
We all no one wants to admit how much they played it. But we all played it.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself barefoot stool your opponent.
I definitely played an Incineroar in bracket today and picked Kirby game 3 and gimped him with Inhale 3 times off the footstool because he picked Incineroar, and I felt really bad afterwards.
Pack, honestly, that's like one of the things I respect the most about you is you know what you have to do to win, and you're not afraid to do it no matter what anyone says.
Yeah, I do get down on myself a lot, which sucks, but I do the best I can. isohel, same thing though. He knows exactly what he needs to do to win as a Link main. He's not afraid to spam Nair 50 times. He knows how to punish your attacks on his shield with up B, like almost every chance he will ever get. Even on Wi-Fi, he's good at it. Like he knows on Wi-Fi, like if you can spam things like up smash, spam things like bomb, spam things like Nair, it's really, really difficult to punish. So he is, while I do appreciate it, I sometimes do everything I need to do to win. It's a fallacy. isohel knows exactly what he needs to do to win always, and he will consistently do it. Although he's down right now, IceKnight punishing him.
IceKnight in and out game is just on fire right now. He's able to just poke, land, poke, land. Like everything's working right now, and he's finally found a way to negate those bombs. And look at that, good weight.
Yeah, I always thought Greninja was one of the best hit and run characters in this game. He's such a good poker of your shield. No matter what you do,
he's the forgotten high tier.
Yeah, no matter what you do, like Greninja will find a way to get in on your shield and will get that neutral win.
If only If he could kill more consistently, he would be the best character in the game. But he cannot. So, like Eddie said, absolutely honest. This game is funny though. Like it's fun to fight top tiers a lot of the time, but sometimes it just absolutely sucks to fight a mid tier. Like on a consistent basis. Like keep the Game and Watch and the Rob and the Pac-Man and the Link the shit away from me. No, pardon.
I hope that's on the other side of the bracket.
Yeah.
Especially if you know beforehand. It's like, oh, you're going against the Pac-Man that's like PR ranked in 5th in whatever state, and you're kind of like sitting there like, oh, this is gonna be great.
Well, it's like, which are you going to be more intimidating? Which were you going to be more intimidated by? The guy who made the PR going Roy, or the guy who made the PR going Bowser Jr.?
Fact.
Oh, Bowser Jr. times a million.
Oh yeah, something.
That's another one.
He knows something. Like, that Bowser Jr. knows something, and I'm scared of what he knows.
That's how Louis would be in Smash 4. He was like one of the best players in St. Louis, and he was a Bowser Jr. main, and you knew fighting him that something terrifying was going to happen to you.
Yep.
Speaking of something terrifying happened, can we talk about that string that isohel just put together?
So he got reversed, but if that dare connects, that's a 65 damage singular interaction victory. Which is nuts in and of itself, just conceptually.
Yeah, and if he hits that, you're fighting a raged Link at 65%. Like, he can take your stock pretty quickly. Wow. All these connections.
Punishing so well. He flipped the script really quick on Ice Knight. He started spacing way better. Threw out different pacing for the items so that he's able to react with these up airs, nairs, what have you, and the down air coming in clutch too when he gets too aggressive. Ice
Knight's gotta make something happen here. He is gonna be done for the evening. But fortunately, he's the one with rage, so you never know. One good hard read near ledge, one mess up from Link off stage. This can always go either way.
There you go.
There it is.
Got too aggressive. Down there coming in clutch, and that's way too strong. Like, if you touch it, you're gone. Like,